to Spain in the Spanish Empire. With us today, the Honorable Roberto Nicolas, Consul Adjunct of Mexico.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having us here. Thank you, Mayor, for the invitation. It's an honor to be here. Commissioner, thank you very much. Florida is nowadays known by the welcoming in gifts to visitors. It wasn't always the case. The Calusa tribe gave Ponce de Leon a not so warm welcome. Apart from the aggressiveness of native tribes, Florida and Mexico have an obvious shared history. Both expeditions of discovery were commanded by Spanish conquistadors in the same decade of 1510s, and a long-lasting period of Spanish domination followed. It is not accepted clearly the date where Florida was discovered. It is placed between by historians in 1500s and 1513. And the claim of Florida for Spain was indeed in 1513 by this man, Juan Ponce de Leon. The arrival of the conquistadors to Yucatan, commanded by Francisco Hernandez de Córdoba, was in 1517, and the foundation of the city of the Veracruz by Hernán Cortés was in 1519. It is from this city that the Spanish shipped back to Spain raw materials and the precious gold and silver they were looking for. Florida then became a very important strategic place for Spain, since the most valuable discovery of this man, Ponce de Leon, for the Spanish crown at the time was the Gulf Stream, which allowed them to ship in goods from Mexico, or the New Spain as it was named then, at a convenient speed. Controlling the entrance to the Gulf became an obsession, and both peninsulas, Florida and Yucatan, became valuable possessions of Spain. Were the conquistadors villains, or were they heroes? I tend to believe that they were very great men of their time. Both Mexico and Florida would have been discovered and colonized by Western empires anyway. But if it was done in the years mentioned, it was because Spanish men had the courage to sail to the seas without certainty of where they were heading, risking their lives in search of riches, recognition, and the aim of spreading the Catholic faith. True, it was a way of living at the time. But if today, 5 centuries in time, we're talking about some men's actions, it is because those men had the bravery to do what have never been done before. Despite their motivations, they did it, and they brought the European civilization to America. And that is more than enough reason to celebrate the man, Ponce de Leon, the arrival, the discovery, and the shared history. Thank you very much.